Why, hello, guys. Hello, pals. Can you hear me? I hope you can, because today we're going to be talking about The Last Airbender. Yes. Uh, hmm. Today we are going to be talking about The Last Airbender and my opinions on it. Focus sesh, focus sesh, focus. Oh, ninjas, ninjas, ninjas. Wait, is Baton Pass? I think it is a priority move. Anyways, um, so, oh, I'm supposed to look up something. Oh my God, I forgot to look up something. I'm so sorry. Bye. And I'm back. Hello, hi, how are you? Okay, so let's start. So at the beginning of the last Airbender, they did not use real Chinese symbols. They used uh gibberish. It'd be like maybe like writing the word water in English, but except don't write it in English. You just draw scribbles, and then you just leave it as it is, even though it's supposed to be in English. That's what they did to the Chinese characters. They just made some gibberish. Well, I'm a bit confused. Like I don't know if it's proper Chinese characters, just not water, not the ones that are supposed to be used, or if it's just scribble. I think it's just scribbles. So you have to kind of live with the fact that they just wrote scribbles. Dang it, the Corviknight won't die. Okay, so uh so the next thing, there was no boat scene. They didn't start off in a boat. They started off on land. Uh and speaking of getting cultures wrong, or maybe even a term that we might need to be using called whitewashing. I think it's a very poignant term in this case. Ah, dang it! This Corviknight's gonna kill me. Anyways, I should have stopped it while I had a chance. Maybe as how they should have reconsidered making Inuit people white. I understand that they don't really have no set ethnicity, but like you could have at least made them. Corviknight died. You could. Did I? Okay. You could have made them Inuit. They were obviously a southern water tribe culture was obviously based, at least obviously based on uh Inuit culture. So they could have, you know, put Inuit people there, put northern indigenous people there. When I say indigenous in this video, I do mean like indigenous from the Americas. Die, 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 die. Yes. Okay, so anyways, and not only like, and it's just so messed up because these were brown people. They turned the brown people white. It was very obvious that they were not white. I think we can all. I think it was a bit obvious that they were not Caucasian, to say the least. Um, to just do that, just so brazenly do that, to take dark-skinned brown people, at least to me, dark-skinned brown people. Maybe not. Maybe they weren't dark-skinned, but at least, but brown people. To take brown people and to make them white people is just a very it's a choice. It's choice. It's a prerogative. Dang it. Okay, so anyways, oh my god. I'm already 5 minutes and I'm not even close to finishing. Um the water effects was weird. Sokka makes the iceberg appear, not Katara's anger at his sexism. Well, I have this note for later, but no sexist Sokka. Not only did they nerf Katara, they took away Sokka's character arc in turning him into a not sexist. I think even no, I won't go that far. But like they went like I thought like that character arc was very interesting. You don't really usually see stuff like that. Um, the character like we always just frickety frackety. Um, we usually just have characters that are maybe they may be sexist, but we don't talk about it, or there are characters who are never sexist, and that's that's a good example. Most people should never be sexist, but I just found it quite interesting. Oh dang it! Did I make the wrong choice? I made the wrong choice. Um, okay, so yeah, I just found it. It was just really. Oh dang it! I just thought it was really cool on how they turned Sokka into made Sokka stop being sexist. But they got rid of that in this movie. I think Sokka was still kind of a bit much, if you get my drift, bit too much. But they didn't have a character arc for that, and it was toned down to a regular amount of misogyny. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe a one. If misogyny went from 1 to 100, he'd be like at a 2 right now. Well, in the movie. God, I need to hurry up, or I'll have to do the thing again where I have to merge. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. If I have to make. Oh my god, if I'm gonna have to merge two videos together, I'm going to. Someone's gonna get hurt, and it's not gonna be me. Anyways, no, what do I do? Uh, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Anyways, but like Sokka makes the iceberg appear while taking a. Okay, so psychic things. Why didn't you die? Oh no, it's over. Anyways, oh no. Anyways, hello, back again, as I always am. Um, so Sokka makes the iceberg appear by like stabbing the ice. There's a lot of narration in this movie, but that's another time. That's for another time. But anyways, it- so like they nerfed Katara. Like Katara was mad at Sokka for being, you know, as we said, for misogynist. Um, and in her anger, she waterbended like the iceberg to appear. Basically, like, um, oh, instantly dead. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Um, yeah, that's what happened. And like she broke open an iceberg to reveal the iceberg where Aang was. And nope, it was Sokka who like hit the ground. But they still kept like they really nerfed Katara. Like they but they still kept Katara opening up. Oh my god, opening this is so funny. Opening up you three Durants. Opening up the iceberg. Alakazam. No. 348, 317. Oh no. No, so anyways, yeah. But like that scene was so funny in the sense of Katara lifelessly hits the iceberg twice, and then it shoots a blast of air at her and knocks her down and yeets her, pushes her into Sokka. I'm it was hilarious. I swear it was hilarious. They okay, wait. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the big range strat. Big range strat, my guy. Iron. Wait, can I do a better move? No. Iron. There goes your plans. Well, at least I killed two of those disgusting Pokemon. Anyways, yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay, and then we see and his tattoos are cool. Um, but he was like very open about why he left home. Like we found like he did he said everything just short of I am the Avatar. Hello, how are you? Uh yeah. He was like I ran away from home because I was very mad. Like he kind of drip fed us his life story in the show. Like it was slower, but in this one he was just like I I literally just ran away from home. But the way they executed some scenes later on, I'll give them credit for. But right now, yeah, so we just like find out that Aang uh left home for a reason. Oh dang it, I didn't mean to do that, but too late now. Uh, okay, so anyways, wait, did it only take one dragon dart? Uh, I'm gonna watch that again. I was looking at the paper. Um, um, Phantom Force. No, how can you be faster? How can you be faster? Ugh. Now I can't use two-turn moves. Disgusting. Um, that is actually terrifying. Um, oh my God. It's almost to time, and I've only got through the beginning. I'm so mad at myself. I need to focus. But the end of this first little part is gone. So I'll see you in the second part that I'm gonna attach to this video. Bye. I'll be back in three.
Hello.
So I
2.
changed how my video was. Oh no, I think I'm a bit broken. Why, I think something's wrong with my computer, so I'm gonna need to fix that right now. I just okay. While I was gone, I just watched Spirited Away. Oh my God. That was infinitely better than The Last Airbender. Where was I? Yeah, very open about being the Avatar. Uh, okay. So the thing about the actor, I forgot his name. Uh, the actor who played Aang. Uh, uh, I thought I'm gonna be real with y'all. Dang it, it's resisted. Thought he was white, but I was wrong, and it was wrong of me to assume he's indigenous. But still, I do want to clarify that minorities are not, you know, what was the wording? I wrote it down. Minorities aren't interchangeable. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Minorities aren't interchangeable. So, like, you can't just weird. Like, just because someone is a minority doesn't mean that they're of that minority culture. Like, if you needed a movie with a French person, you wouldn't pick someone from Russia. That wouldn't be the best idea. You know what's also not the best idea? It's Dragapult. Um, hmm. That thing's gonna instantly be fired. Nothing's faster than this thing now. What? Oh, dang it! I forgot it. It's it's Ghost. Anyways, this thing is so annoying. I'm going to. Okay, so anyways, I'm still like kind of shocked by Spirited Away and how good it was. It was a bit scary. I get scared really easily, and let me tell you. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, just something a bit scared me a bit. Something scared me a bit and Spirited Away. Let me tell you, it involves eating. That's what scared me. But yeah. Other than, but like this movie. Oh, that movie was so good, and and Avatar, in the last Airbender could not compare. It'd be an insult to compare the. Anyways, let me just like focus. Oh, yeah, I was talking about how the actor is actually indigenous and how minorities aren't replaceable. And like just because someone is a person of color doesn't mean that they can play every person of color group. That's kind of it's kind of rude. Like you can't just do that. Respectful. Oh my freaking fracking freak. Uh, it's gonna use a ground type move. Good thing I have flying. Don't dragon dance. Don't dragon dance. What? Oh, what a terrible, 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 terrible thing. No, you are not cool. Uh, ugh, fricky fracky. I hate Zygarde. Anyways, I need to focus. Yeah, minorities aren't replaceable. Anyways, Sokka to Soka, Aang to Ong. I learned that Ong is actually how you're supposed to pronounce the name. They really Americanized the name, and because it's just vowels, like it's vowels and then ng. Well, anyways, oh no, it's over, guys. Outrage, kill it, kill it, kill it now. Kill it now. Baron, wait. 120, 127. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If you house, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Why didn't it work? Anyways, um, yeah, Sokka, you're actually supposed to pronounce it Ong. So just in case you see anyone with the name Ong, it's Ong. You shouldn't say Aang unless they tell you to say Aang. 'Cause only the person who has that name can tell you how to pronounce it. Uh, but anyways, so yeah, it's Ong. So I think they're trying to pronounce the names correct. And you know what? I think don't don't get mad at me, but I think that's a good choice. Like if you can use something like that and like change something from the source material, um, dang it, I don't know what to do with this one. Anyways, this if the source material pronounces people's names wrong, and it's not for any reason other than just Americanization, fine, change the name. It's just like the movie wasn't the best with everything else. So I think that's why we don't get to have this nuanced discussion about, you know, names in media and what happens when people pronounce the names wrong and what do we do when a source material that's beloved that takes from other cultures does stuff from those cultures wrong, and when we redo those types of media, do we change them or do we keep it the same? What do we do? But we don't get to have that conversation. This movie not was not the best look for M. What was his name? M. Night Shyamalan. It was not. It's not the best look for someone of his caliber. It was not. It was a bad choice. Not. He did not succeed in the vibe. Um. So it's Sokka, not Soka. Die. Well, no, it's Soka, not Sokka. So that's why the names, why it's, he says, that's why the guy says, my name is General Iro and not Iro. It should be Iro. It should be Soka. It should be but but they Americanized the name. Someone could do that to my real name, but I'm not gonna say that because I have more sense. I have more sense than Chihiro's parents. I have more sense than Chihiro's parents. God, those people were not smart. I just can't with Chihiro's parents. I just can't. I just can't with Chihiro's parents. I just can't. But that's a different movie. That's a different movie. I need to focus on this one. Which would do? Which would do? Okay, this one is 317, 317, 350. Break, break. Dang it. Anyways, so we have, yeah. Well, I'm 99% sure, and I think it's a cool thing to try to, pronounce names properly. Um, Zuko Scar. Couldn't they have just put red paint? Couldn't they have just put red paint? Was it that hard? Can you really not accommodate to dark skin? Is it really that hard? Just get red paint. People will understand. What is so hard? You need like bright red paint. The actor's skin. He's brown. Accommodate. Don't just. I don't think they'll be even showing up on a pale person's skin, a person who's of a lighter complexion. So I don't know what they tried to do on this man's face. What was that? That was not Zuko's scar. That looked like Zuko's scar if Katara put some healing water on it, but not like the magic water. Anyways, also only main character who is brown and also villain. Okay, so the Fire Nation. I think I should get rid of it. Okay. So the Fire Nation. It's M. Night Shyamalan's. I think it's M. Night Shyamalan. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. I think it's M. Night Shyamalan's. Like, it's his prerogative to just cast an entire nation Indian. You know, that's his prerogative. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Um, yes, I know I just said minorities aren't interchangeable, but it's very specific. Like, this was the main character. Like, it's just a different thing. Um, but like, it is the only nation completely brown people. The only nation. The only nation completely brown people. And the Fire Nation, like all the nations of Avatar, were all the colors of the rainbow. Were all the colors of the rainbow. So, of course, when I say all the colors of the rainbow, I mean all the Asian colors of the rainbow and all the indigenous colors of the rainbow for the Inuit, more specifically for the northern and southern water tribes. I'll get to that. And the next video piece, oh my god, this review is taking forever. Okay, so I can't believe I'm doing this again. Again. Okay, I just did this yesterday. 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 I think no, this will be my content for tomorrow. Oh my god. This is uh, um what was I gonna say? Yeah, but they're the only nation that's just brown people. Like they made Sokka and Katara white people. Like they didn't just light skinned Inuit people, just white people. Like you just went the extra mile. But now now you're in a tricky situation because you made it evil brown people versus light skinned people, two of which are white. And I'll get to Uncle Iroh in a second, or Uncle Iroh. Okay, guys, but
this
wait, I
time,
need to. This time, I'm gonna get through the entire page. I'm gonna go through the rest of this page. Oh my god. Um, Iroh, that's where I was gonna leave off. Um, oh my god, this team is so annoying. I don't wanna. Darmanitan. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, okay. Durant. 348, 372. I knew it. Pathetic. Pathetic ant. Be crushed. Oh no. Phantom Force. Go. Be faster. Anyways, Uncle Ira. Um, that's a you problem, honey. You try to use protect. Nothing will protect you from what's about to be hidden you. No! This is ridiculoso. This is ridiculoso. Ninjas. How funny of you. Do you think I would stop my ultimate strategy? Anyways, Iroh. Let me focus. Um, another one of you. Are you just gonna use up my... Anyways, Iroh. So pog. Um, Iroh is pog, but I don't mean... I did find out this guy was Iranian, so you may be like, why is the person making this video talking about Uncle Ira? Well, first of all, I think the actor did an okay, okay job. Um, it's just I noticed how Iro is the only. What does GLHF mean? I noticed how Uncle Iro was one of the only person, if not the only person, in the Fire Nation who was light skinned. I don't, but like I noticed these things. He's the only one who's light skinned, and he's the reasonable one. He's the one who you can talk to. He's the one who doesn't appreciate the moon being killed. Oh, I should have said spoilers for like all of this. All the legend, all Avatar. This thing is not off limits. I might accidentally spoil some Korra. Um, well, I haven't. I need to rewatch the entire all of Korra because like I like forgot about literally everything in Korra. So I just started season 2, wish me luck. No, why aren't you dying? Anyways, maybe Alikizam can survive. Oh my god. It's 44 minutes and I haven't even finished talking about Uncle Ira. He, I, it's just like it's just something I notice. So why? I just noticed that, and that for some, I heard that allegedly that the reason they made Sokka white was because of nepotism for Katara's character to get the actress who plays Katara on. There was some nepotism behind the scenes, and that's why. So they needed someone who looked like her sibling. They couldn't, apparently. But now I know that's just hogwash. Because how is we see Zuko's dad, Dark Psychic. We see Zuko's dad. Uh, yeah, we see him really early. He's not like there isn't no fanfare. I was like a bit confused. Like, wait, is that Ira? Macklemore. Oh my freaking god, I'm bad at spelling. Ness. Malamar. Oh, dang it. Earthquake. Oh, I should wear a life orb. That'd be so much better. That really fit me. Anyways. How fast? 269. Fairy. I don't have bug moves. Okay. Do your thing, Alakazam. Alakazam. Anyways, it's just so like it mattered for Sokka or Soka. I don't mean to be rude. Sokka or Soka to look like Katara, so they got two white people. But it doesn't matter that Zuko and Iroh look the same. Like, make it make sense, please. Because we see Zuko's dad. We see Azula. The only person, dang it, the only person we see in Zuko's family that isn't dark is his mom. And if that's only in a picture, so I'm not sure. Maybe I saw that wrong. But okay. And his mom's not even related to Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh's related to. Oops. Whoopsie. Uncle Iroh is related to Zuko's father. So, I told you, spoilers. Is it a spoiler? I don't know. So, like, so it apparently doesn't matter when it's two people of color and they look different. It doesn't matter anymore. It's fine. But when it's a white actress, oh, they're siblings and they have to look the same. So that's why I don't believe that story. That can't be true. Why don't you die? Um, anyways, so yeah, I noticed that, and it's just he's like the only light-skinned one. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. There are white people in the Fire Nation. I shouldn't be saying, oh, there are white people and oh, there are this people, but it's so noticeable. Like, it's so noticeable when it happens. 100. Hmm. Ha 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 ha! Die. No, why didn't you die? Frickety frackety. So yeah, we have that. Um, so it's just something I noticed. Did I really just spend most of this time talking about Iroh? There's so many other things I needed to talk about, and I literally just wasted y'all time. I did not just kill that Melmetal. Kill him. Get that kill. No. That is bad. What are we gonna do now? Fire or crown? Anyways, so there's that. Why was that necessary? Why was that necessary? Okay, so anyways, Gran Gran is now grandma. They called grandma. They called grandma. Gran's no longer Gran. It's grandma. Hey, no, grandma. It's grand. What happened to Gran? Did I just imagine that? I sometimes accidentally imagine things. So like, was that not a thing? Did I just make that up? Was that a Mandela effect? Because like I could have sworn the Tara called her grandma Gran. Um, so okay. What do I do? What do I do? Leech life should count as a biting move. Dynamax. Max Darkness. Why would you shell smash twice? GG. Oh my god, I wasted so much time again. Okay, I need to just be quick. Let me just be quick. So, also, Gran's white now. Gran is grandma. They cut a lot of scenes. I understand it's a movie. Sokka's really metal. He talked about killing people, but like we weren't like he just like dropped that like I would kill them. Oh my god, Sokka! Like wow. Um. Also, there was no fighting between Zuko and Sokka. Okay. Appa looks terrifying. They massacred. Look at how they massacred my boy. They turned him into a monster. Um, the Fire Nation ship is cool. It's very cool. I also added their messing up scenes together. I didn't really. That is true. That would be true, but like the thing I talked about it, the thing I wrote about it actually wrote this thing about was actually just a scene they added in. Um, it was interesting. The acting feels sped up. It feels like they're just quickly like, come on, go. Like I feel like it's a bit rushed. Also, they made the spirit world into the land of sunshine, so nothing scary in the spirit world. Nothing at all. They made the spirit world sound like a bucket of laughs, like, oh my god, they watch over us. They're so kind and benevolent. Like, excuse me, honey. Are we talking about the same spirit world? Also, shouldn't movies be easy to show, don't tell? Aang doesn't need to tell us Gyatso was his father figure. They could have showed it to us. No, they just had Aang say, uh, Gyatso was a father to me. Like, okay, Aang, okay. But like that, like, shouldn't movies be so easy to show, don't tell? You literally just have to show it. You just write the lines for people to talk, but you don't say, this person is this to me. Like, you just show it. Like, is it really that hard? I just can't. Just can't. And now I'm going over time. This review might take longer than I thought it would. And now I'm cranky. And now I'm cranky. I messed it so
Sam,
bad.
go.
Okay, okay. This time, I am on the second page, guys. Believe in me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, okay, okay. All background characters are Indigenous and Asian Pacific Islander. I was wrong. We'll get to how wrong I was. Um, but at least for the Water Tribe, all of them people were Asian. Asian. Well, I don't know. Maybe not Asians. Maybe Inuit. I don't know. But they were people of color. They were people of the color variety. Um, don't you dare! No. So yeah, there's that. It's just that. And oh my God, it's already 1 minute. But that was in the Northern Water Tribe. Oh my God, what they did to Aang in this movie. They really set an impactful moment. I'll say they really did a good job on this one. They put the finding out 100 years past, and all the air nomads are gone, and Gyatso is dead from murder, not 100 years passing it, and he was already old. No, they Gyatso being murdered. That. They put the Air Nation. Did I just say Air Nation? Air Nomad massacre, and they put it together with Aang finding out 100 years have passed, and they put that in one scene, and that was oof. That was an oof, my guy. That was an oof. They literally threw an emotional sledgehammer through my face. An emotional sledgehammer through my face. That wasn't. That was a big oof. But anyways, and this and well, Ang. Did I just call him Ange? No, I know that was wrong. It's not. It's not, guys. It's not Ong. It's not Ang. It's Ange. That's his name now. It's Ange. Anyways, the boy in the iceberg. His name was Ange. It's almost as bad as when I said Altor. When I was trying to say Alto. Anyways, Altor, Altor Ange. Um, I think Darmanitan would be a good pick. Please don't be Brooklyn. Please don't be Brooklyn. Oh my freaking friend. Anyways, so while oh my God, I didn't have a focus shot. What on earth did that blazer can have? We'll never know. Uh, okay, 317. Um, um, but yeah. Well, Aang in the TV show, he found out it was 100 years, and passed, and that was so sad. It was honestly so sad. F in the comment section, guys. What was that? What? Oh no. F, straight F in the comment section, but straight F in the chat. But and then later he finds out that his that there's no one left. There's not even descendants of descendants of descendants. He didn't get to know that Gyatso lived out the rest of his days in comfort. Nope. As relative comfort as you can when losing someone who is basically your child. If Aang is to believe that Gyatso is his father figure, figure. Um, but no, he was murdered, and that's such an oof, and it sent him into the Avatar state. And like, then Katara held his hand. Well, I don't know if it was holding hands. I forgot. And uh but so we have that, and it was a it was very impactful in that way. With this movie, Aang just has to find that out all at once, and there was no even sense of comfort. There was no even sense of comfort that he had in the beginning playing that game with Sokka. Uh, Going through the snow, just watching everything. And it wasn't in a small room where he saw Gyatso. So they didn't have this moment where he exploded a room with air power. No, he just sees their skeletons just out and about. Just out, scattered across the floor. Like, my God, they really just did this. They really just did that. Like, dang, that was that was straight savage, my. That was straight savage, my God. So Aang had this moment where he just screamed. And I think the actor who played Aang did a really good job being emotionally broken. Very good job. Okay, this thing is probably like faster than my entire. This thing probably is faster than, I don't know, my chances to succeed. No, this thing was probably faster than my chances at failing. And my chances of failing are very fast. That doesn't even make sense. But we're just gonna go with it, my God. I'm so happy Dracovish is like cool as heck. Anyways, um, so we have that just emotional, just emote like so like and just screamed out and then boom, Avatar state. The Avatar state was okay. It wasn't the best, but I understand that the stuff was limited the time. But do you think I should have done Fire Punch? Anyways, too late to find out. Um, okay. Um, so where was I? Yeah, and it was just then we met the dragon, not Roku. they got rid of Roku in this movie. I didn't even write that down. They got rid of. I'm reading off a list if you didn't know, but they got rid of Roku. They got rid of Roku. You didn't see him this entire movie. I don't think Aang would talk to his past lives. That was so sad. Yeah, play Despacito. Anyways, yeah, he talked to the dragon, and then he was waked up by Katara yelling at him, saying emotional things, and I don't know. See, the stuff in that scene, the effects in that scene were okay. But for what it was at the time, I think that and coupled with the script, that was okay. It was a good scene. Also, I just noticed that Katara does not talk about her mother that much in the movie, and how like Katara really just only talks about her mom a couple times. When she first flashed Sokka in the beginning, she was like, "Sorry, I thought about mom." Like she brought her mom up in such a nonchalant way. But who am I to judge grief? Uh, it's not my place. But yeah, I wrote that again. The Fire Nation is made up of mostly brown people. Like this is when I saw it, like literally just saw it like out in front of me. And yeah, except for Uncle Iroh and a couple other people. Well, Uncle Iroh is a brown person. Why did I stop your racism? Anyways, we'll get. Anyways, the ships are futuristic. I noticed that by the Fire Nation ships, they're so futuristic. In the cartoon, the ships look time appropriate, guys. But these ships, they look like some sci-fi future metal ships. Like my God, Lordy, Lord, like Jesus, like take the wheel, cause those ships, they're from the future. Those are future ships. Those are future ships cosplaying. Also, Zhao's roasts probably burnt Zuko's other eye. That was like they literally just Zuko in the ground. Like they just incinerated him. Like they didn't give him no chance. They were just like Admiral Zhao just I will have to admit Admiral Zhao in this movie they didn't give him much. Well, they gave him a lot of time. I think more time than he needed. But anyway, but like, dang, this guy was brutal, and he did it perfectly. Like, he canceled Zuko. He just canceled Zuko in front of all the people, and they were all silent. D- Like, dang, like I just can't. I just can't. Like Admiral Jet was just like. Um, and he wears, and you know he shouldn't be wearing that Fire Nation regalia, that Fire Nation clothing. But we'll let him wear it because it's like a child playing. Like, oh my God, sir, please stop! Like you're gonna burn his other eye. The crowd was silent. They didn't want to partake in the canceling. They didn't know which side to follow. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, that was
hello guys.
that.
I need to like really, I need to finish this video. It's already gonna be 1 hour, more than 1 hour long. I'm going to cry. Uh, what can I? Okay, yeah, you're great. Okay, yeah, so unfortunately, the Fire Nation isn't all that cool because they can't make their own fire anymore. Apparently, they need to grab it from somewhere else, which nerfs them so badly. They need to grab fire. They need to grab fire from other places. Like, my God. Like, fire types? They breathe fire? Nope. They need to grab fire. Maybe like Marrow X stick. It's very nice that it's on fire for them. They need to grab fire from Marrow X stick. Wow, in 6 turns I was cancelled by this team. By this Barracuda. Yeah, so yeah, the Fire Nation has to grab fire from like a flaming pot or like from fire on the ground, which is so sad. Anyways, yeah, actually, and then we go to the Earth Kingdom where where those Earthbenders are, and that Earthbending town that you see. I do see some white people as Fire Nation soldiers. Now that I know now that they're try they try to diversify. I was a bit confused, but like that doesn't really matter because the Fire Nation in the animated series was all different shades or many different shades. Uh, I don't know. I just noticed that this splashing Sokka joke with Katara's always splashing Sokka joke is actually it would be funnier if it happened if it happened a time between the first time we saw it at the very beginning and then because she was like whoosh 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 whoosh, whoosh and then splash and then whoosh whoosh pointed at the Fire Nation cards, but it was too late because she accidentally already froze her brother. Ha 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 ha. Funny, funny, funny. I would have found that more funny if they lightened up the tone. It was literally it was drama then tragic. If we were going if this movie was made up of a series of mini plays, it would be of skits. It would be not funny skits. It'd be drama, drama, angst, tragedy, drama. It's just drama, comedy, not comedy, drama, tragedy, drama. It's a, is it dramedy the right word? It was, but like then they have this very funny joke. Where's the tone? I noticed the same thing that they did to the Southern Water Tribe. Guess who's in the background? The people who should be in the foreground. Indigenous. Well, I don't know. People of color, but I'm assuming that they're Asians, Asian Pacific Islanders, indigenous. I'm going to assume Asian. I don't need to assume people's races. But I'm going the minorities. I wrote minorities are interchangeable. This was to remind me about that point I made earlier. It's a bit more. It's a bit more nuanced discussion than I said in my first video chunk, in my first 15 minutes. It's a bit more a nuanced discussion. Um, but basically, it's not just white people and not white people, all one monolith. That's Asians themselves aren't a monolith. How are you going to just say anyone who not white, a monolith, interchangeable, doesn't really matter? It does matter. It does matter. The acting is mad. Um, I find it like, oh, don't do that. Oh, dad. Oh no. Ugh. Oh my gosh. A gentle push. Action scenes were not the best either. Aang was so patronizing. Ong. Aang was so Ong was so patronizing to the Earthbenders. Aang was so patronizing. Like these people are oppressed people. They were just imperialized by the Fire Nation. Maybe you may even say I feel like this movie leaned into like Fire Nation fascism tones than imperialism tones, which is a valid choice. But these people are literally put in a prison camp from what I see because of their earth bending ability, because the Fire Nation wants to snuff out any earthbenders. I have a personal theory why, and like for the cartoon, why they killed all the Southern Waterbenders, why they killed all the Earthbenders. It's because they killed all the Airbenders, and they're trying to get the Air Avatar back into the Fire Nation. So they killed air, so the next is water. So that's why they killed off all the Southern Waterbenders. Then they're systematically killing off all the Earthbenders. That the Avatar goes back to fire, so that they have a puppet. Anyways, that's my personal theory. So, but yeah, they rounded up all these Earthbenders, children, parents, the elderly. It doesn't matter. They were all, and then you have the audacity to say, "There's dirt underneath you." Like, honey, they know, but who's to say that they won't hold the non-bending people of that town hostage? The Fire Nation. Who's to say that they won't just slaughter them all? There are reasons why people just don't. They're scared. Like you can't just say you are proud people, you are amazing people. Like, honey, who are you? Who are you? Who asked? Who asked? Anyways, okay, the iconic scene of having multiple people move a rock. I feel like that scene is eh. Like they literally the Fire Nation people just really just stood there waiting for someone to kick a rock into them. Okay, so we see the little earthbending boy's dad build a giant, well, a half a person sized rock shield to stop the firebender's fire, which came from an urn, a big pot. Why didn't they just knock that pot down with earth? That would have been so easy. Oh no, that would have spread the fire, made them stronger. Never mind. Um, put rock, put rocks inside the pot. Anyways, uh, the Avatar. their battle scene was okay. What I don't understand is one person. So the dad was as strong as those couple of people, but those couple of people were able to build up a middle, half a person size wall to stop the father and son from being alive. But why did it take that entire group of people to move one pebble in front of another person who kicked it in front of the Fire Nation soldier? And why did no one stop them? No, like, oh my, no fire, no fire. Like, oh my God. And that's not it. They were close up. Yue does not have a dad anymore. They killed off Yue's dad off screen, like before Aang even gets there. Like like so no emotional thing. She has no parents to mourn for her when she dies. Only Sokka. Only Sokka's. That takes away from it. They took away Katara's agency because it was her idea. It was her idea to go to the Northern Water Tribe. It was her and to learn water bending with Aang. That was her idea. And they said no, and they said no, Sparkle, to that and gave it to Sokka. What? What? That's very, at least to me, a bit out of line for Sokka's character to like to like maybe he would remember like because they killed off Yue's dad in this universe, this version of Avatar. I think he would remember that, but I don't think he would remember a lot of waterbending stuff. Well, I guess it's such common knowledge. There's waterbenders still left there. There's probably a master. I guess that makes more sense when I think about it. Like, why couldn't Katara have said that? They made Katara quiet. They didn't make her bring out the iceberg. She like uh they took away her agency. They were just like yeet. They just peeled that off her. They just peeled that off. Like, my God. So uh they nerfed Aang's waterbending. He used to be so good at waterbending. That was like an entire sticking point between him and Katara. Aang could oh, hello, okay, we're back. I know it wasn't 15 minutes, I needed to pause. And now I'm back. Yeah, they like nerfed Aang and nerfed Katara at the same time. I understand like their visual effects budget was very bad. But like since the world's much since it's live action and the world's much more martial arts, like when Zuko was training, he didn't use firebending. They needed to like fix that firebending thing. But yeah. They could have just made a lot more martial art and made like specific scenes, a waterbending scene, firebending scene, like the important scene. You want to maybe don't make it so that 10 people need to move, like more than 10 people need to move a pebble strategically, but like make bending seem like this monumental task since it takes so much money to make the effects for it. Also, I don't care if there is shirtless animated Aang. I just find it weird that the live action Aang has to be shirtless. I know other people were 12-year-olds that 12-year-old did 12-year-old things different than me, but when I was even still today, I wear a shirt, I swim, I wear a swim shirt and swim trunks. Um, I can't like imagine just being shirtless. That's cold. You're by the water and you're cold.
Oh my god, this is taking more than an hour. What is wrong with me? We're finishing
My
this
God.
now. Okay, Aang got nerfed in every aspect, kind of. Paku's white now. The movie really leaned into the South Asian aspects of the Fire Nation, the architecture, maybe the clothes, I don't know. Um, oh my god. The people in the Northern Water Tribe, they're all, they're not all white, but it's much more of a mix, which I kind of get from the animation, but like, I think I don't need to have to say this, but just because someone is light skinned doesn't mean you can replace them with white people. Just because there are light skinned people does not mean that you could just put white people there. I'm not saying, and this is not to mock any of the actors throughout the entire movie. Maybe when I said the actor was kind of meh, maybe that was an attack on them. But I feel like it was the casting, whoever did the casting and the directing and the writing. That was I know M. Night Shyamalan did the directing and the writing, but I don't think he did the casting. Like y'all need to think about yourselves. I just want to reiterate, just because someone is light skinned doesn't mean you can replace them with white people. There's a difference. Anyways, yeah, Paku's white. And so are a bunch of the students. Uh, we've gotten better at joking. They've gotten better at joking. The movie got better at joking. Guys, they're adapting, they're evolving. They finally got better. They finally got better at making a joke. Um, there's no sexist Sokka, as I said before. Zuko can heat things with his hands, unlike other firebenders, but he can't do. I'll say this. This will be a spoiler at the end of this video. But like, yeah, Paku. No, I'm not talking about Paku right now. I still can't get over it. But like, no, Zuko can do that. So, um, Paku is not sexist anymore. No sexist Paku. There's no Ko. No Ko. We don't need to talk about Ko anymore. And that's one thing I'm happy about this movie getting rid of. That thing scared me. That thing scared me. Um, having Zhao say we, uh, having Zhao say we are the gods does not make sense. These are spirits, first of all, not gods. And that wasn't that's not what Zhao kind of that wasn't where Zhao was coming from. Even from- in the TV show, that wasn't where he was coming from. He was just doing this because he was brutal Zhao. Yeah, he liked conquering the moon, spirit, but like he just did this because he was Zhao. Oh look, another mountain to climb. Like Zhao was like, should I? Okay, this guy was like hesitating, like, it's not real. It's not real. We are the gods now. Okay, I need to pause that again. But it's okay. Uh, like, s- so as I was saying, Zhao just did that because he was ruthless. He didn't say like we are the gods now. But that didn't really make any sense. Yue doesn't become the moon; she dies for it, which was an interesting twist. Uh, Iroh's the only firebender who can make fire in this universe, unlike in the original show where they could all the firebenders could make fire. Iroh was the only one to do it, and I found it so interesting that I could make like an entire video about this show and this movie and how they used
on accident, I think. I think it was on accident. I kind of used lighter skin in a way, like how they kind of use that to delineate through characters. Of course, there were some exceptions, but like, dang. Um, uh, but yeah, they like Iroh, the only one who can produce fire through his hands, not even Zhao. So like, but like Iroh's the most skilled of the skilled, so only like people like Iroh and Sozin probably could produce fire. So that's just interesting, which really lowers the stakes because Sozin's comet in this universe not only is coming in 3 years, not at the end of summer. Not only that, but it gives firebenders the ability to make their own fire, which is the basic stuff that firebenders do in the last Airbender universe. Easy peasy. That's like the first skill. Like control the fire in the leaf. Now you make the fire. Like, but now, like they have to. Now it's so big. Sozin's comment that they're able to make fire. Like, oh my god, like that was unnecessary. They really lowered the stakes. And yeah, we get to see Azula. I think that actress would have been good, but they couldn't. I'm so happy they didn't reach Toph. What were they gonna do to her? Oh my god! Imagine if they got to Toph. I'm I'm happy. Like I'm sad that the actors don't get another movie. And I'm sad that Azula doesn't get to. Oh my God, the lingo bird is after me. So okay, I need to talk to someone. Anyways, um, so yeah, um, so like, I'm sad that like we don't get to see that Azula. I'm sure she would have been good. Oh my God, what would they have done to Toph? Would they have put a non-blind actress to play Toph? Like, please, God, no. No, take the wheel. Take the wheel, spirits. Take the wheel. No. Like, I don't know what they would have done, but it sure wouldn't have been good. And yeah, that's it. That is my more than 1 hour long review of this game. Not this game, this movie. And let me just play one round Pokemon Shadow. Which Pokemon round am I going to start with? Marowak. And we're just going to play run one round, just so I can say I played Pokemon Shadow during this. What were my other thoughts? Um, I thought it was okay. It wasn't the worst movie in the world, but it could have been worse. But it most definitely could have been better. And the stuff I felt like was just racism. Like I felt that wasn't necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna stop now. Oh my God, I didn't do Duolingo. I'm gonna have to do Duolingo later. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. We're just gonna wait for 10 minutes, and I know this video won't be 10 minutes long because I'm putting all this together, my more than hours together, but I just want to reach 10 minutes. GG, when this hits. GG. I want to get into Landorus. Ha ha ha. Bye. Have a nice day, and to you guys as well. Bye.
Bye, Gigi. Drink some water. Bye. Have a nice day. Like and subscribe. Bye.